I got 3 confused people to introduce to you. Hushfield, Gwennie and Dora, you're going to hear who is who. When Hushfield views and Dora, Gwennie shoves she mouth in too. I must be something in the village, bear dumplings in the stew.
Gee, don't break. Look my house door.
Say that again, Hushfield. I like I hear you too good. Look a who house?
You deaf or what? I said look my house. You hear me now? Look my house. What belongs to Dora belongs to me. I put that ring on she finger, you know. I Hushfield Ignatius Broom, not King Kong.
Don't get so touched, boy. I only ask a simple question. The way you getting on, anybody would think you had razors for lunch. Oh, but I forget you had your lunch yet. That's the trouble. Your dear beloved Dora Duke's telling me you don't eat till 3 on a Sunday, so I suppose you wait until later to champalize them dumplings and stew pork. The same food I buy and she cook for you.
Look, a woman, don't get me hot here. Don't get in my business. I is a very funny man, some here. I don't skylark you.
The two wanna quarrel again? Wanna want the Lord, you know.
I ain't wanting a lord. This sister of yours thinks she could come and live in my house and pass remarks by me, but she ain't know me for true. Dora, you better tell she I is one man don't make sport.
Say so again! Say so again! Hushfield Broom, you think I'm frightened for you? I miss true you look like Godzilla, but me jinx you like you forget I is a dangerous woman.
I ain't forget you's a licorice one, Dora. The people ain't use it to call you the Bajan bellyologist for nothing, I know that. But if you think you come back from up in England to live in my house and eat me out, you
live
lying.
in who house, Hushfield? Eat out who? Oh, you was a joke for true.
Gwennie Rice, a warning you here. Me and Dora was getting on very good till you say you coming back from England. I doesn't intend for nobody hear what I tell you. Nobody. To live in here and get in my business, sister-in-law or no sister-in-law, mind your mouth.
All right, Hushfield. Don't carry things so far. The two one does make me sick. Can't agree for 5 minutes. Hushfield, you is my husband. And Gwennie is my sister. And if all of we gonna be living underneath one roof, let me try and live in peace too. Nobody obliged to know I buy the house with the money their Aunt Clarice left. We must try and live in harmony. Not like cat and dog.
Hey, but look at my crosses now. I ask a simple question, and all I hearing is who don't skylark, who living like cat and dog, and all kind of foolishness. But let me tell you, Tawana, I is an independent woman. I ain't bound to live at nobody. I thank the Almighty that He looked after me these last 12 years I was up in England, that I could come back to Barbados with a few warm dollars in the bank. I'm begging nobody for nothing. Praise Jehovah, nobody darn rice, ready rice, right. It's a nice little house door, Dora. There aren't Clarice money in waste.
Child, I was saying the same very thing to myself just now when I looked round. That lumber company really do something for we poor people when they start up with these neat little houses. They're real good for the price.
I hope that mean you done humbugging me about moving one of these days to Rendezvous Gardens or Rock Something Park. I always tell you, Dora, little in contentment is great gain here. Don't mind how things look. Enough of them people living in them posh places can hardly buy wilks when the week come, you know. Like some people I know stop up in England for umpteen years somewhere rat hole when they come back to pomp or setting them perliction like this boring self. And this time they're glad enough to get a scotch in somebody's back room.
Hushfield Broom, you best know your place. I could stop skinning your teeth like some roast dog too. I know you're trying to get at me, but I has to remind you that every stick of furniture in this new house come out the said very rat hole up in England. The onlyest thing you bring in here is your 2 long hand, the old musty lambskin pun top your head, and the 2-piece old clothes that look like they come out of jumble sale. Why you don't go and mind the buggy lamp you got for a face and left out me?
Gwennie, hush now. You ain't bound forget Hansel.
For true? Look, before you went away, the people about here used to have a verse about me. Gwennie Royce would deuce the dead. Gwennie Royce in no sweet bread. And be jinxed 12 years up in England don't mean I find a cover up there for my mouth.
You ain't find a cover for your mouth, but I hope you find a cast for your neck. The strings in it would make a guitar look foolish. Ha ha!
Don't mind my neck. Take my foolish advice and don't pass near the meat market. Cause if you barely miss and brush too close to the counter, somebody bound to mistake you out for £1.50 of liver.
Look, I had sufficient foolishness from one and now. Hushfield, go along out the house. Go and play dominoes or something and come back for your food in an hour.
It's only for you sake, Dora. I ain't going to worry about this old warrior. I gonna go and see if Armand done fixing the motorcycle, but I coming back with 2:30, so don't let the bell and belly all just get near my food, do. She bound to make them dumplings snort.
And who is to make them snort? Not the body that put the stove in the house and pay for the food this week to be size. Look at Mr. Man Hall yourself, do.
All right, Gwennie, leg along, ne? I'm going to eat back and crab mash couple piece of clothes. You can help yourself to some food. A little bit, do. Ironing does make you hot enough. Gwennie, child, you was telling me this morning how Vidalia Simmons still so foolish. How a big blokey body like she could say she wearing palazzo pants. The people up in England must holler for murder. But she had them on though.
At Kensington Town Hall, child, some Jamaicans had a dance there a couple months ago, and Vidalia was there in the red palazzo pants. She looked just like a runaway elephant. Making a sport. She had on a red, white and blue bodice with Gatsby sleeves, if you please.
What kind of sleeves? Gats who?
Wait, you never hear about Gatsby sleeves. You real late for true. Them is the sleeves with gathers at the shoulder. You know the ones I mean?
Oh, But how a big able body like Vidalia could say she wearing them?
How you meaning? I miss true the old people used to say you can be ugly and foolish, but Vidalia nothing to do with that. When looks was sharing, she stopped home, and when there was gay wear sense, Vidalia must he was on the bed. She's the onlyest body that was seen nothing wrong with putting she big stiff arm in Gatsby sleeves. She had some pink powder plaster on but she face too. Nuff green thing on she eyes and purple lipstick. I nearly screamed out when I said she ain't know. She did look like carnival fate.
Vidalia was always a puppet when it come to dressing. Remember the time years ago when she went to some dance at the YMPC in plaid pedal pushers and polka dot shoes?
What does he said very night Nesta Rochford and Toots Manville had a fight over Sylvester Bar.
You mean when Toots stopped Nesta with a big rock?
And Nesta hit Toots with his shoe heel in the back part of she head, and Sylvester called the police for all two of them. Who could forget that?
These particular as Toots and Nesta ran the poor police out the place.
And then there up bet some good blows in Sylvester.
But how was the night done there?
The 29th of December was a Saturday night to remember, when Big Fat got Sylvester, get blows from Toots and Nesta.
Gwennie! Oh, you can remember that rhyme after all these years.
I thought you know I don't forget nothing. That's the very reason Hushfield could never bear the best bone in me, cause I would never let you forget that when you married to he even had a good suit of clothes on his back. Remember how he used to come by we house looking like some loopy dog?
But Gwennie, them days done and gone. Poor Hushfield ain't had 'em easy, you know. He too bad lucky with work.
Poor Hushfield, eh? Bad lucky with work? Because he got somebody to support he all these years. Don't you think it look good a big stiff nigger man like Hushfield won't go out and look for a job? You mean to tell me now the crop on he can't earn a few honest dollars time non-crop over? You just encourage and I have frightened to tell you so, Anita. Anyhow, so that's you foolish business. I was to tell you though, these stew pork and dumplings taste real nice. Hey, look at your beloved coming through the gate now.
He back early. He must he was too hungry to stop longer.
Dora, I'll get back. I was helping Arm with the motorcycle. I could now eat my food. No, don't worry, I can take it out the pot myself. And I die. Let me see my dumplings and stew pork, though. I hope you make enough gravy. You liquor sister Gwennie must he make the stew Wait, Dora! What the Dora?
What happened, Hushfield?
Come on.
The gravy dry up?
Look here, look here, you said look.
No, this ain't true. I don't believe. Lord,
Deliver, Ma?
Somebody better deliver you. I come home for my food and look at
The
this.
whole food, Hushfield? Remember you silly people in used to call me the Bella and Bellyologist for nothing? I'll go and catch 40 winks more. Don't make the windpipe snort here.
Look, woman! Let me tell you something. I don't want to. Are you hungry?